Becoming a beginner again in your career can be challenging, to say the least. I left a 15-year career behind to start over completely, so trust me, I get the pain of the expert to novice transition. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the tools that helped me stick to my goals and overcome that beginner's doubt. For the best info on how to live your life with courage and confidence, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you can be notified when I post a new video each week. I'm Mischaela Richter, and I'm an ICF certified personal development coach, and I help creative seekers become courageous and confident leaders in their communities. And now it's your turn. So for more info on what I do, head on over to my website at mischaelarichter.com. Okay, so you've started over in a new career and you're finding it challenging to be a beginner again. Chances are you've left behind a career that you had a lot of experience in, but wasn't bringing you any fulfillment. Now you're pursuing a career path that's going to bring you fulfillment, but you don't have any experience. This can bring with it a lot of self-doubt, low confidence, and general discouragement. This is a tough place to be. I get it. When I first started my coach training, I was suddenly launched into a completely unfamiliar world that I had a lot of passion for, but no experience in. So I had to really pull on all the tools I was learning in my coaching to find the confidence to continue forward with this career path. So there's a real battle against the self-doubt that can come up here. So I'm going to share with you some tools and frameworks that helped me get through this tough place of beginner's doubt. Have you felt this before? If you get what I'm talking about, drop me a yes in the comments below. So I'm going to share a model with you now. It's been around for decades. It's used in psychology to help explain the processes of learning that we all go through. So we're going to call it the staircase of competence. So the first step of this staircase is unconscious incompetence. There is sort of a blissful ignorance in this stage of the game where you don't even know what you don't know. So when I first heard about coaching, I was so excited that this industry even existed. It checked all the boxes for me, and I had a real sense that I would be good at it. So that fire and excitement was sort of the boost I needed to sign up for the training and get started in this path. So at this stage of the game, you don't even know what you don't know. And then you enter into the next stage. So this is the next stage is the level of conscious incompetence. So to follow that example, I walk into the training. I'm exposed to this classroom of people and these two leaders at the front of the room. And through the course of my training, I start to get a sense of all that I don't know. I'm suddenly standing at the bottom of the staircase, looking up at these masters of the craft, and I'm aware of the gap between me and them. And this is a really painful place to be. This is what we're talking about in this video. This is the place of beginner's doubt. Prior to starting my training, I wasn't aware of my incompetence. But I was incompetent. I wasn't yet trained as a coach, but I didn't know that yet. Whereas now in this stage of conscious incompetence, suddenly I'm aware of just how much learning and training and experience it's going to take to get me to that place of mastery. So from here, we move up to the next stair, which is conscious competence. So the fact is, if you continue to stay committed and you continue to build your experience and grow your knowledge and learn, you will eventually achieve a place of competence. And at this stage of the game, it still requires a lot of your consciousness. It requires a lot of concerted effort to be competent. I think of when I first started coaching, I would have all my notes and my models and my cheat sheets everywhere in front of me before starting a session. I knew I was competent. I had the confidence to book clients and have sessions with them. However, it still required a lot of my mental energy to be competent. Now from here, we move on up to the final step of the staircase, which is unconscious competence. So this is the goal. This is the level of mastery. This is achieved with commitment and continued effort from that place of conscious competence to arrive at this place of unconscious competence where suddenly things start to become effortless. Suddenly you don't need to have all the cheat sheets and the confirmation from clients that you're doing well. You know you're doing well. You know you're good at what you do. And it doesn't require a whole lot of mental energy to do the thing. It's in your bones at this point. And it's important to pause and celebrate when you've arrived here, because often we can achieve this place of unconscious competence at something and not even celebrate the fact that we've arrived here. We just barrel on to the next goal. It requires a lot of effort and commitment to make your way up through those stairs to a place where you are effortlessly doing this thing that once seemed so impossible to you. So pause for a moment and just consider, where else in your life have you achieved this level of unconscious competence? Think of something that you began as a novice or beginner at, and now you don't even think about the fact that this is effortless to you. So I found this model really helpful because it was encouragement and sort of evidence that the hard work will pay off. Knowing that it was normal to be in this place of conscious incompetence, this place of recognizing how far you still have to go, that's a level that everybody's going to be at when they begin something new. So when you're on that first staircase looking up, just remember that this is a stage that you will move through, and if you stick with it, you will reach those upper levels. It's also important during this stage to be mindful of your saboteurs, and I have more on that in this video here. So if that self-doubt saboteur starts whispering negative things in your ear, just remember that even though the saboteur might be trying to protect you, it does not have your future goals in mind. And listening to that saboteur is not going to help move you up that staircase. Saboteur to the back of the bus and don't let it drive. In the meantime, it will serve you to lean on the qualities of patience and trust. Remember why you started down this path. Imagine the future that you have envisioned for yourself when you stick through this. It's also important to trust the process. Know that this is just a stage of the journey, and you will get through it, even though it's challenging, because you can do hard things. So I hope this video was helpful for you in giving you some tools to help you overcome that beginner's doubt. And I'd love to hear which part you like the best. So if something really landed for you, let me know in the comments below. And if you're ready to level up your life, but you don't know where to start, then I have an exercise to help you identify which area of your life requires your attention first and outlining the action steps to begin with. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can get that. You can get your own copy in the link that's in the video description below. Also, this is the fourth in a series of videos on how to change careers. So check out these other videos to get caught up on what else I've shared on this topic. And if you like this video, then hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. We want to get the good word of personal development out there to everyone.